What's up to all of my Scorpios out there? Please ensure to get the book at Amazon.com. The link will be in the description box below as usual. If you'd like to contact me for personal reading, my email address as well as the prices are in the description box below as usual. A few things before we begin. Number one, if you don't know your birth chart, right? If you don't know your ascendant, if you don't know your moon sign, I actually have a birth chart calculator in the description box, and it's actually pretty accurate. You don't need your you don't need your time of birth. You can use it with or without your time of birth. Now, of course, your time of birth makes it a little bit more accurate, but you don't need that. I also wanted to go ahead and say, like I said before, like I was saying yesterday, I need an elite group, 4 more people, right? I only have 5 seats. One person has already came through and decided, okay, they wanted to go ahead and actually know what it is that I'm talking about. Now, what it is I'm going to be providing in this group is understanding each zodiac sign intimately, right? So you can understand how to communicate with people, how to meet people halfway. Because if you think an Aries is gonna be communicated to the exact same way as a Cancer crab, you're sadly mistaken. And you got to know how to communicate with these types of 2 individuals or that archetype, so that things can go smoothly for you, or smoother at the very least. So the asking price for that is $200. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to destroy you people's pockets, but at the same time, I'm covering all 12 zodiac signs, right? And it's not like I'm doing it in one session. You know what I mean? I'm gonna cover 2 zodiac signs a session, and $200 will basically secure your seat throughout the entire 12 zodiac signs, right? You after you pay $200, you won't ever have to pay for another session again. So yeah, so the cards that I come up with for Scorpios is the Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Moon, the 3 of Swords, the Temperance, 10 of Swords, the Justice, Queen of Spears, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Spears. Now again, remember, you're a Scorpio, which means that you used to be the same zodiac sign with Virgo. So if you're a Scorpio, you want to go ahead and watch Virgo. If you watch this but you don't watch Virgo, you're only getting half the story. Why? Because Virgo and Scorpio used to share a zodiac sign. Same thing with the Virgos. You Virgos got to go ahead and watch your own zodiac sign and this. Otherwise, you're only going to be getting half the story, right? So, and that's not good for you, for Scorpio or Virgo, because you're only going to be half power. So what these cards mean for the Scorpios is, y'all are in a situation where the Scorpios have to understand, number one, even though you had this person who is still very obsessed with you, they still have to understand that you don't want them in your life. They have to respect that. And number 2, the 10 of Swords, Justice, Queen of Spears, Wheel of Fortune, and the 2 of Spears represents how it is a lot of you Scorpios come to the realization that you did everything that you possibly could when you knew them, right? You wanted to love them, right? The 3 of Swords, you wanted to love them. You wanted to show them, hey, listen, you actually care about them. But the thing is that they let the Page of Swords get in their way, which is their own arrogance and their own mentality of this may not work out, because of their own narcissism and insecurity get in the way of that. And now they got in the way. When they let that get in the way of the relationship, they ended up being like a traitor to a lot of you Scorpios. And we already know how Scorpio doesn't like that. So now, as the Justice, right? Now as the Justice denotes, they're getting it back. And they can't handle that. So it's up to you Scorpios to allow them to understand how that feels, so that they could be better individuals in the future. So that's pretty much it. Comment, like, subscribe. Peace.